How's it going there, guys? Hey, Jeremy here with Consciousness Awake. How are you doing? Hope you're keeping your consciousness awake while your body's asleep, right? So we're here lifting the vibrations again and helping to evolve consciousness. And today I wanted to describe something to you, help you with something. I've noticed in my emails and comments one of the biggest questions I'm finding is as people are, popping out of their body, they're starting to have astral projection experiences, but they can't seem to fully function or operate their other energy body that they're shifting consciousness into. They're having issues with getting out of the room where their body is. They're having issues with, flying, levitating, and, all those kinds of things. Or just maneuvering the energy body and using its arms and legs. Let me just turn my music down. Basically, what I want to go over is I just want to answer these multiple questions from different people just by making a video and just reaching out to you this way. How to, what helps, how to control your energy body while you're in an astral projection, out-of-body experience. So if you are the type that is having a issue with operating these energy bodies, this is my advice to you. What you want to do is, right when your out-of-body experience initiates, right in that nanosecond when you become first awake that you're starting an astral projection, and this spontaneous stuff happens sometimes it's intentionally or whatever the case may be for you. And so when you first pop out of body, the best route to take to get control over your energy body is to just have one thought. Just one thought, one intention, one mental intention. So you want to go into it with some training while you're awake in your physical body, so you're just kind of like reminding yourself throughout the day that there's a certain intention, there's a certain goal you want to achieve. I suggest making the goal the one mental thought of just getting out of the room where your physical body is during the out-of-body experience. When the experience initiates, if you just have the one thought of, I'm just going to move away from my physical body and I'm going to just go through the bedroom door and get out of the room. If that's the only thought that you have when your astral projection starts, I guarantee that 99% of the time you will find yourself getting to the door, the light switch, the doorknob, or getting through the door, getting into the hallway outside the room. Of course, it does take some practice. It's hard to do this the first time. It takes several tries. So again, you go day to day, and you're like, hey, I have this mental intention of, when I pop out, when I pop out of body tonight, while my consciousness awakens and is awake, and my body's asleep, I will wake up in sleep paralysis mode, and I will take advantage of sleep paralysis, and I will feel my other energy bodies. I will feel my consciousness starting to integrate into these other energy bodies. And so once you start that process of you're integrating into those bodies and you feel those bodies, you're entering into a mental plane, like I've said before in many videos. So having just one thought, one goal, one mental intention, a simple intention will help you get away from your body far enough to where you'll be able to more easily, through your consciousness, control whatever energy body you're popping into at that time. If it's the astral, lower astral bodies, if it's an etheric body, whatever the case may be. They all function in very similar fashions because, again, they're all part of mental planes. Okay? So, the other thing you want to do is when you have this one mental intention and some simple goal to achieve, as we've described, you want to put the energy of willpower, because willpower has energy and an energy of its own. And so you apply your own willpower into those whatever that one thought and mental intention is. Another thing that is amazing about the mental planes is that if you pop out a body and if you just have that one, willpower and your one mental intention, it will help to keep you focused and not distracted. So, you're hearing vibrational noises, you're hearing voices, knocking, bangs, booms, explosions, sometimes all kinds of weird stuff. Sometimes it's quieter, sometimes it's, real loud and intense, and buzzy noises and all kinds of things. Things that can distract you while you're getting out of your body. And then once you're distracted, or especially if you have any fear built up, any fear energies, anxieties, those types of things too. All of those things will manifest exponentially while you get into the starting initiational phases of an out-of-body experience and getting into this mental plane. So, it's very important, very, very, very important that you just focus throughout the day on what that simple mental intention is. And I already gave you the perfect one, which is to just get through the bedroom door so that you can get away from your physical body. And then what's awesome about that is that you then through your consciousness will have more control over that energy body once you're far enough away from that bedroom, wherever your physical body is. And then start assessing yourself. Start rubbing your hands together, your energy body hands. Start feeling your environment. Start feeling the ground. Do anything to heighten your senses in that energy body. It works very, very well. You just have to do that. So basically, you're keeping your thoughts focused, you're keeping your consciousness centered on one intention. But once you're away from your body, in the other room, outside of the structure that you're in, then, have a secondary intention. But just have just one thought, one new intention. So what I've found is that, do you get what I'm saying? So it's like a phase 2, right? So once you're far enough away from your physical form, then you'll find that you can make a new intention, just one, and then do that, whatever that is. And you'll also find that you will have more control over your energy bodies, the arms, the legs, levitating, flying, moving which direction you want to move to. It really does intensify as you get further away from your physical form. But remember, you're always connected to your human body. You're always connected, and so you don't have to worry about anything. If you do feel uncomfortable or you feel like something's getting too intense while you're out of body, you can always just think about your human vessel. And I used to say, go back to home base, and then that would just initiate my consciousness to just go back and fully integrate back into the human body, and then you pop back in, you kind of lock in, and you're paralyzed and you can't move, and you're totally aware and awake, and then you start sensing your human body after a few seconds, and you start wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes, and then you finally completely integrate back into the human body so that your consciousness can, operate this particular body. So, anyways, I hope that was helpful. Just some tips, some suggestions there on how to better control and operate these energy bodies or astral bodies. I think that if you try what I'm saying and approach it with some simplicity, and combine the willpower with everything I was discussing in this video, I think you'll find that you'll put yourself into a better space, better position to where you can more fully exercise that aspect of controlling those energy bodies, or having or feeling like you have more control over them. Okay, and we're going to do tons of more videos on this topic. Once again, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode. Till next time, peace.